Ooh, the construction terminal requires a skilled overseer for operation. You can recruit overseers in space stations. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky episode 35, where we are getting ready to start a base, like a real base, a really real base. Learn the Korvac's word for orbital. We're just grabbing a couple of alien artifacts here. Oh, that's the music. While we're waiting on our ferrite dust to refine, because it turns out making a legitimate base takes a lot of pure ferrite. Luckily, there's quite a few rocks on this planet, this lush tropical planet, that have pure ferrite in them, as well as paraffinium, which is something that we need actually a lot of. So it works out. I don't know how much pure ferrite we're going to need, but it looks like quite a bit. So I'm going to make sure we have lots and lots and lots of it. Very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back. I think our ferrite dust is done refining. And we've gathered some pure ferrite. We've chosen to settle here on the coast so that we can experiment with whether or not a base can be out of the water and in the water at the same time. I believe it can be, but I'm not sure. We are going to find out a lot of ways that these base pieces interact in real time as we just fiddle with them together. We're going to grab some of this sodium as well. All right. Let's go ahead and just take that ferrite dust and convert it. Now, where do we stand with pure ferrite? 350. Oh, you can stack them even. Look at that. Expanding the base. Build a construction terminal. Your base needs an overseer. They will need a construction terminal from which to work. The overseer will allow the construction of advanced base structures. How the heck do I get in? Specialist terminals. Construction terminal. Okay. I think we're going to... not storage. Let's go to decorations, aquatic, base components, maybe? No, these are like if you want to do a square base. Ah, doors and ladders. There we are. Takes 50 pure ferrite. Well, we've got that here. Look at that. You know what? We're just going to leave you be for now. And get a door on so we can get out of this storm. I want the door on this side, though. Yeah, look at that. Let me in. Oh, look at that. It's like a real base. Okay, well, let's get this computer up and running here, shall we? I think we'll just put it right next to the door, right there. Or, no, because there's going to be probably tunnels that way. Let's go right here. Ooh, the construction terminal requires a skilled overseer for operation. You can recruit overseers in space stations. Well, then it seems like we're going to need to go back to a space station then. We need to hire a base overseer. Well, let's make sure we have all of our paraffinium first. So we need almost 100 more paraffinium. And I want to gather that before we head back. You know, we might do some of these other missions as well. Track and scan planetary minerals. We did that. Eliminate sentinels. Gotta destroy 8 sentinels. Oh, you know, I'd really like the improved weapon before I start doing all of that. I'm tired of using this bolt caster. What else do we have? Raid a planetary harvester. Deliver goods to a different system. Take landscape on a moon with no atmosphere. Kill creatures. How many creatures? 16? Should be easy enough. We can go underwater. There's quite a few creatures underwater. Or there were. Let's get some more oxygen in the tank. Yeah, look at this. There we go. I would say it's like shooting fish in a barrel, but it's not quite that easy because they have quite a bit to swim around in. I mean, it's a little shallow in here, but... Oh, we'll get you. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, we should complete as many of these missions as we can before we head back, just to try to kill multiple birds with one stone. 8 out of 16. So we just need 8 more. We're just exterminating all the life in our tide pool. It's pretty mean. It's okay, though. This is my Subnautica revenge for all the times I wished I had a weapon to kill the aquatic life, and I could not. Now the tables have turned. Now I've got a gun. And an actual mission to hunt you down. Look at these giant schools. I should just be able to fire blindly into them. See, but this is where I wish I had a better weapon. There we go. The Cleanse of Death. Creatures killed. Okay, let us return to the mission agent. And we're going to summon our ship here. So we need to go to the local space station. Oh, I suppose I could just battle it out with the Sentinels and turn that one in too. Well, let's do it. Might as well. I could have done this the whole time while I was getting fed up with that one Sentinel. Suppression level moderate? Well, we'll see about that. I mean, it's just a bolt caster, but it can still work some magic when it gets right in your little eye hole there. Oh, we're out of power. Suppression level urgent. Will you do what you have to do? See, this is where having that plasma grenade would help. That's okay, though. We're just going to get some of these critical hits right on your little face lens there. Ooh! Stand by. Oh, I can't launch the photon cannon from the ground. You are just going to sit there and hit my ship, aren't you? That's not okay. Yeah. See how you like that. "19 nanite clusters. Where'd my other barrels go?" Suppression level severe. Okay, we might have overstayed our welcome on that note. Oh, not enough fuel in the launch thruster. Whoops. Anytime you're going to dork with the Sentinels, you should always make sure you have enough fuel in the launch thruster to move on. Oh, what have we here? It's like ruins on a little island. Let's learn some more Korvax words, shall we? Korvax word for past. Korvax word for dead. Is that it? Is that all we have here? I think it is. Got one alien artifact, two alien artifacts, and then the ruins themselves. Let's see about the tribute to Yoswuda. Brilliant light erupts from the ancient marker. It encircles me, engulfing my mind with the memories and voices of the Korvax echoes. The dreams of entities who once worshipped here become my own. I would like help with language. I'm not trying to find more ruins. Korvax word for clarify. Hey, Sentinel. Guess what? Boom. Whoa, it looks like the water here gets deep pretty fast. How close are we to this? We've got to be getting close. Come on. There we go. That's all the Sentinels we needed to destroy. Oh, where'd my barrels go? They roll down into the ocean? No, that's fine. We're out of here. Adios. So we need to head back to the space station by the supercritical planet. But I don't want to leave orbit until the Sentinels are done searching for us, because they will call the defense, the planetary defense Sentinels after us. And then we'll have... And I haven't fought one of them in space yet. That could be kind of bad. Although, to be fair, our ship is better outfitted for combat than our multi-tool is. One, and we're clear. Alright, pulling out of the atmosphere. Let's go. Scrapper destroyed 15 sentinels. That's it? We gotta get some of that deuterium. Troublemaker destroyed 20 sentinels. Oh, is it taking us to the supercritical planet? I think it is, but that's not where we want to go. We want to go to the space station, please and thank you. There's the entrance. Let us return to the mission agent, shall we? Jupunskij Station Sigma. Alright, let's not forget why we're here. We're here to hire an overseer for our base to run the construction terminal. But let's turn in these quests first. I still don't understand what you're saying, but I would like to hand in some missions. There you go, 155 nanite clusters. And some rep with the Mercenary Guild. How about some Korvax rep? Oh, don't shake your head like that. That seems like I did something bad. And the creatures I killed. Mercenaries Guild. I suppose we should look at new missions. Hunt low-level pirates for 96 nanites. I can't really afford to turn down nanites. Plus, low-level pirates are pretty easy. Let's see if we've earned enough rep to be spoken to by the guild envoy yet. They do not seem interested in trading with me, however. We're just not there yet. Now, where would one find an overseer? Let's change our mission. Chief scientist, analyst. Would they call themselves an overseer? That's the question. Why isn't my quest updating with the... They want me to go do this pirate dogfight first. That's not really what I want to do, though. Let's see, do we have anything to sell? Holographic crankshaft. I don't think we're in a high-tech economy, though. In fact, I believe the system is mass production. Oh, that sounds like high-tech manufacturing. I mean, especially because it's only... Oh no, that's what they were selling. Oh, that's what they were trying to sell me. That's not going to work. Oh, there it is. Potential overseer recruit. Don't mind me, I'm just jetpacking around the space station. I think this Vy'keen actually had our mission as well. Interloper Vy'keen some other stuff. The warrior's nostrils flare in hope and expectation. A holographic image showing military plans appears around us. On one side of the battlefield stands the creature's own warrior race, and on the other, the robotic sentinels. The warrior demands that I point to one side or the other. I'll point to the warriors. The warrior nods and grunts, shows appreciation by handing me tribute. Were you not? Return to the life form to notify them of success. Was that you? Oh, report success. Okay. I was pretty sure the Viking gave me that mission, but I'm not sure. The Korvax makes a gesture of thanks. They scan me briefly, making a note in their records. Bookkeeping complete. They present me with a reward. Oh, inventory full. Oh, there it is. Semiconductor. Whoa. Whoa. That is some money. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I'm contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. As the stranger speaks, a smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I never visited, actions I never took. Of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of this Gek cradling its fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends and the Overseer remains. The Overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. You're hired. There's something compelling about this, Gek. They shall feel at home in my home. I'll be at my station before you know it. See you soon. Killer. Okay, well, we're going to go back to the base. But before we do that, we're going to sell these thermic condensers, or whatever they are, for, over 1 million credits. That's all. Imagine we'll get our own eventually. I'm not going to keep something worth that much. Hitting the wrong button. There we go. Semiconductor. Boom, that's some money. Salvage technology. Drop pod coordinate data. We don't really have anything else that I would be willing to sell that's worth that much. I could buy chromatic metal. I could buy technology modules. I think I'd like to buy 2 of those, please. Alright, that's good. What's the nanite situation looking like? Because I feel like, before I forget, we should upload some creature discoveries, some flora discoveries, and maybe see if we can buy these submarine upgrades. Or at least the weapon for our submarine, right? Let's see, if we upload all of them, and then upload. So we don't get the big nanite, the 550 from this, but we should still get a handful. Yeah, 146. I would like the Nautilon cannon and the osmotic generator. Thank you. And then I guess we're going to have a dogfight with this pirate before we go back down to the planet. Because why not? All right. Let's do it. I'm going to switch to the rocket launcher. Of course, they're in an asteroid field. No, I'm not trying to warp. Hit the wrong button. There we go, there we go. Yup. There we go, swing in behind him. Ooh, missed, just missed with the rockets. We'll use the good old photon cannon if we have to. There we go. Get the rocket launcher on you. Oh, it was locked on. I keep missing that red light. Our shield is down, and yours is about to be down. There you go. Oh, no barrels of goodies? Look at a supercritical planet with the huge oceans. We could go back and turn everything in, but honestly, I want to expand my base. Thank you much. But now you can see we built on the section of the planet that has more ocean than the rest of it. But we still kind of are in like a little bay area. There's bound to be sections on the planet that are just massive bits of ocean. Alright, let's stop here for a moment. Just stop. See, look at this. I mean, that is a lot of ocean. We could have built out there. We're not too far from that, though. We're not too far from it. I don't know what kind of range the Nautilon submarine gets, but I believe this bay does have ocean access. There we go. Initiating landing sequence. Yeah, that's right. Just leave the door open because it's so pleasant in here. Where's the sentinel? I'll get you fixed. Don't you worry about it. Resource analysts, us navals. You have so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. Accept. Shatterproof, scratch-resistant glass with a self-cleaning UV cured coating for general construction use, crafted from frost crystals. I don't have any frost crystals. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you prepare chromatic metal, I will use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. I found my way to the stars and met these people, these Korvax, Gek, and Vy'keen, all with their own stories. But though their empires have fallen and their structures have crumbled into the earth, this base remains immaculate, free of dust and decay. It is as if it was made for me. The Overseer asks me to gather chromatic metal in preparation for the recruitment of a Korvax scientist, I accept. Resource analyst Us Navels is already making themselves useful, a science terminal, a new Korvax guest, and all just for a handful of chromatic metal, which we already have. Actually, I already have it. The chromatic metal friend, do you have it? Our relationship is not yet clear, but it is obvious from the urgency in the Gek's voice that they are uncomfortable with my inaction. I sense that they have grand plans for me. It's only natural, I suppose. They must sit here alone, bound by some unknown pact, while I have the freedom of the stars. The Overseer is anxious for me to continue with my mission. Apologize. I apologize to Gek for my lack of speed. They seemed pleased by my contrition. Do I not have enough chromatic metal? Oh, Gek is like, 20? No, that's not enough. My mistake. Allow us to make more. And while we're doing that, I think it would be safe to say we can keep our eyes out for some more copper. There you go. Just right over this hill. A grand little copper deposit. Ooh, and a cave. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, sea level. Okay, well, I thought that was going to be more interesting than it was. All right. Let's get ourselves some copper. Make sure we're still on the smallest setting. As always with the chromatic metal. We'll use the magnetized ferrite. We'll get on back. You're not authorized to be this close to my base. Okay. Chromatic metal, thank you. Chromatic metal friend, do you have it? I do. I read all that. The Overseer is anxious for me to continue with my mission. Apologize. Maybe I should have read the... It says return to the Overseer. I am. There you are again, traveler. Go figure. I'm sure you have the required materials this time. I do. The Overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. I ask who paid them for this service. They are performing for me. They laugh and claim that my child did, many years from now. Whoa, that's deep. I do not know what they're talking about. The Overseer asks me for the chromatic metal. Yeah, I give it to you. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. It's going to take more chromatic metal. A research station tailored to the needs of scientists and equipped for research and development of scientific blueprints. We've littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This planet is no exception, but there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. Resource analyst Us Navels is reflective for a Gek. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. Is this just greed in disguise or something else? Whatever their motive, the Overseer claims I will find data for a storage container blueprint in a nearby structure. You won't regret it, friend. I've marked you a site that seems to be ripe for exploitation. Okay, but I also want to build... I want to build the science terminal, don't I? Or should I build... I'm beginning to wonder if I don't want another room altogether. Okay, well, let's refine the carbon so we have more condensed carbon fuel. And then I would like to take a look at my construction options. Why won't it dock here? Invalid position, it says. You know, perhaps what we need is one of these portable... Where is it? Blueprint analyzer. Needs carbon nanotubes. Oh, we just gave all the carbon to the thing. Of course we did. Okay, well, let's process the copper, and we'll get some carbon. We don't need much. How much are the carbon nanotubes? They can't be that much. $50. Okay. I think we'll be safe in the boiling storm for the moment. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Oh, we got some of the star bulb. And we got these quad servos. I think I'm going to send you to the freighter. And then I'm sure we're going to get more star bulbs as we go, so let's put those in the high capacity inventory. And then for the time being, we'll go ahead and build ourselves a blueprint analyzer. Still pretty nasty out there. It says it's portable technology, so I imagine we can just pick it up and move it. For now, we're going to put it here. Now, let's see if we can get something like a hallway. Yeah, here we go. Straight corridors, L-shaped corridors, a square room. Exocraft summoning station. That's right. We're getting into the exocraft. Well, let's learn these corridors. So we're going to need to find some underground blueprints. Of course, I don't see any such. There's some. Nope, give me back my terrain manipulator. There you go. Let's go ahead and fill it in here. Yeah, it looks a little crazy, but at least there's not a big hole over here now. We'll just fill it back in. You know, just because we're close to the base. Why not? That'll give us enough for one of the hallways. And I guess we'll go ahead with the straight corridor. That way we can at least have a second room planned. Although I'm inclined to put one on top of this and see how it works when you stack them as well. Let's go ahead, I'll take the straight corridor. And then, oh, a T-shaped corridor. Yeah, see, we need all of this stuff. No, not doors and ladders. Large rooms, corridor, 100 ferrite. Yeah, we'll come out this way. Exactly, because then the next room should snap right onto it. Oh, but I guess we'll need another foundation as well, maybe? I don't know if we're going to continue with that. Because we're going to need this chromatic metal. We're going to need this chromatic metal to make ourselves our science computer. And I sort of want that to be in a different room, although I guess it wouldn't hurt to have everybody in this room. See, I'm at a disadvantage because I don't know how many computers I'm ultimately going to want or what my room layouts are going to need to be. Why will it not allow it? Specialist terminals limited to 1 per room. Okay, so they made that decision for me. They're like, yeah, get that crud out of here. So we are going to need another room, which means we're going to need a lot more pure ferrite. So we might as well start processing all of this rusted metal. Okay, well, looking at the time, that's where we're going to have to wrap this episode up as we go to this abandoned building, abandoned structure to find more blueprints. This has been No Man's Sky, episode 35. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Just remember to drop a like if you have had a good time watching, and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already done so. But until next time, take care.